Good morning and welcome to my October fragrance empties. First off, I would like to say we might have a visitor or a disruption. Scampy, the kitten, will probably come and see what I'm doing because she's already been sniffing all of this. Okay, and second, today is November 7th, and the reason that I'm so late doing my October empties is I lost my mom on October 27th. So I've been in the grieving process, and I almost thought about skipping doing October, but I was like, no, let's go ahead and do it because Mama would not want you to sit around and be sad and stop doing things that you like to do just because she passed, because that's how my mother was. So, but she did not suffer. She went peacefully. She had been on hospice since May, and she was doing fine on hospice, and she took a turn for the worst within 24 hours. So, but I'm just I'm just getting through it, trying my best to get through it. So, okay, let's get into October fragrance empties. I went through a lot. I did. I burned a lot and I went through a lot of melts. So I'm trying to think of where I want to start. I guess we can go right to left. Okay. I went through a Kringle Candle Daylight, Cashmere, and Cocoa. And this one, I mean, did not smell like cocoa. It smelled more like a perfumey, like cashmere. I mean, it was okay. I mean, it was a light one, but it was okay. Then I did Goose Creek Candy Corn. This one did not smell like candy corn at all. It smelled more like a pumpkin spice, and I was hoping for more of a candy corn smell. And I actually had all intentions of going and looking and seeing if I could find any of the candy corn by DW Home or anything, and I didn't get around to it. But this one burned down pretty good, but we did have some sooting. So, okay, so this one I have had forever. This is Bath and Body Works Treat Yourself, and is pumpkin cupcake. Like I said, I've had it for years and years and years. It had absolutely no smell. I don't know if it was one of the mini ones or if it's just because it was so old. Okay, then I did another Bath and Body Works. This is Spooky Cider Lane. And this is Bone Chilling Bourbon, Glazed Apples, Magical Maple Syrup, and Voodoo Vanilla. And this had the skull. And this one was really good. It smelled really good. It smelled almost like a caramel apple with like a little bit of spice. But I really enjoyed that one. Okay, so let's jump on to Yankee. So I did an apple and sweet fig, and when I tell you this one was amazing, I absolutely loved this one. It smells so good. If you do Yankee, pick this one up because it's amazing. It smells so good. There's not too much apple. It's more of that sweet fig, but it's just, it's a beautiful fragrance. It's really, really good. Okay, then I did Jack-O-Lantern by Yankee Candle, and this one was like a pumpkin spice. Did have quite a bit of soot, but it burned down really good. It was a 2-wick, but still it did leave a bit of wax. Okay, so hang on, I need a sip of coffee. Okay, the next ones I did are Walmart. I did a Mainstays Pumpkin Spice, and I actually got this one at a thrift store for $1. And I'm actually burning another one. I got 2 of them at a thrift store. Left a lot of wax. Really no soot. And it smelled good. Smelled like a pumpkin, kind of like a pumpkin pie more than a pumpkin spice. But I don't have any complaints about it except all the wax that was left. Okay, and then this is another Walmart one. This is Mystic Fog Blood Orange Pumpkin. And this one burned down nicely. Pretty much no soot. And this one wasn't really that strong. I had a little bit of problems smelling it. And there she is. She came to see what was going on. She came. But yeah, it you had trouble smelling it. It wasn't one of their best. Okay. Sorry, the kitten was getting into mischief. Okay, so those are the candles that I went through. I went through one Bath and Body Works room spray. This is Apple Weather. This one was amazing. I loved this one. It smelled so good. It smells just like fresh apples, and it smelled amazing. Okay, so I went through quite a bit of wax melts. So I'm sorry, it's like really early in the morning. Like the sun just came up, and I wanted to get this done because I go back to work tonight. So I have my coffee, so you'll have to excuse me. I can't live without coffee. Okay, so the first one I did was Yankee Candle Pumpkin Banana Scone. This one smelled amazing. This one was like really good. Oh, it smelled so good. It kind of smells like pumpkin muffins. Like if you ever make pumpkin muffins, it smelled really good. If you haven't tried this one, I highly recommend picking it up and trying it. Whoops. Okay, so the next one I did was Yankee Candle Amber and Sandalwood. And this one was another one that smelled really good. It was, oh gosh, amber and sandalwood. You just can't go wrong. It just smelled so good. It's a very, very soft amber and a very, very soft sandalwood, and blend it together. It just gives this gorgeous, wonderful, soft fragrance. Okay, so next is Scentsy. I went through a Cedar Cider. This one was a very strong cider one. Very nice though. And this one is Scooby-Doo Zonks. When I was little, I watched Scooby-Doo all the time. That's like the only cartoon I ever watched. So I was like, okay, I gotta try this one. And this one was like a fruity citrus. Not very fallish or Halloweenish, but it was like a citrus. I don't know if anybody remembers those hard candies that you used to be able to get that came in different flavors, and they had like the jelly middle, but that's what it smelled like. It smelled like the orange one. And then I went through a cozy cardigan by Scentsy, and this one was a very soft, almost perfumey cloth, like a perfumey cloth. It was one of their lighter ones. Okay, so then I went through to Tuscany, and I get these from Kroger's. Autumn Blossom, it's apple blossom, pineapple, and lily. And this one, you could definitely smell the apple and the pineapple. I didn't smell too much of a floral in it. Then Falling Leaves. This is crushed leaves and applewood. And this was like a smoky applewood. It actually smelled really good, but it was like a smoky applewood. Then I did one oak and rye. I also get these from Kroger's. This is October Moon. And this was another like citrus one. I don't know why they're doing all these citrus for October, but this was also a light one. It didn't have a real strong smell. Okay, so let's move into my wallflowers. I did 5 of those this month. Well, last month, I'm sorry. Okay, so I am actually going to start off with one that I just could not deal with. I actually unplugged it for a little while because the smell of it was literally making me sick. It smelled horrible. And this one was a fall festival. And that was fresh pumpkin, spiced cinnamon. Wait, hold on. Was this the one? Yeah, this was the one. Okay. Fresh pumpkin, spiced cinnamon, sweet maple, and almond butter. I don't know what it was. Maybe these just don't go together. But yeah, I had this one in the hallway, and every time I would go into the hallway, I was like, what is that smell? It was just an overpowering, just not a good fragrance. And that is just my opinion. If you like Fall Festival, you know, hey, that's great and everything, but I did not like it. I could not do it. Like I said, I had to unplug it. It just did not agree with my nose. I just did not like it. Okay, so I did spiced apple toddy, and this one is warm apple brandy, spiced plum, tart cranberry, and cinnamon stick. This was a very nice one. I liked this one a lot. Champagne, apple, and honey. I don't have to say anything about that one because y'all know that's one of my favorites. Crisp apple, sparkling champagne, and jasmine honey. Then sweet cinnamon pumpkin. That's another one that everybody should know. That is warm cinnamon, fresh ground clove, vanilla cream, and brown sugar. And then this one I had never done before, pumpkin spiced latte. And that is pumpkin spice, fresh espresso, whipped cream, and cinnamon sugar. And I will tell you right now, this one blew me away. I actually had to go and buy the candle. I fell in love with this one. I thought it was so good. I fell in love with it. Okay, so that is my empties for the month of October. Did y'all go through a lot? Did y'all burn a lot? I would love to talk to y'all down in the comments if y'all have anything to say. And if you're not subscribed and you're watching this, I would love for you to subscribe. I, you know, I don't really have anybody in my life to talk to candles about because everybody thinks I'm weird because I love candles. So this is kind of my outlet to talk about candles. So if you're not subscribed, I would love for you to subscribe. And also, has anybody taken advantage of any of the Bath and Body Works sales? I did take advantage of the $2.95 wallflower sale that they had this weekend. I went online and ordered, and I did a pickup from the store, so I have to go sometime this week and pick it up. They were quite a few were unavailable, so I really didn't get everything that I wanted to get. But I did try to stock up. I will probably have to get me a few more for the Christmas season. So, alright guys, well I'm going to go ahead and let y'all go. This video is longer than my usual videos are. So, I hope y'all have a wonderful November. And I will probably see y'all again before Thanksgiving. So, y'all have a great week ahead. Stay safe, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye.